We have some crazy political reactions to talk about. Female fencer takes a knee in bout against male opponent, faces immediate disqualification. After receiving a black card for refusing to compete against a man, Redmond Sullivan's female opponent was expelled from the event at the University of Maryland over the weekend. Sullivan fenced for the men's team at Wagner College last season before switching to the women's team this season. This is just like another Riley Gaines, Leah Thomas situation, I guess. But here, let's watch the clip. Immediately disqualified because she was not willing to fight against a man. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to this is what it's gonna take. This is all it's gonna take is more people like her standing up to it. I have a daughter, right? I have a daughter. This is exactly what I'd coach her to do. We're not doing it, man. We're over this stuff. Next, we have a story that just makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. We have a mom in Deerfield, Illinois, claiming that teachers stood in the locker room doorway and made sure that her daughter changed in front of the trans student as well. Like they weren't allowed to change anywhere else, and they made it happen. Let's just watch the clip.
As a first-time mom, a mom in Deerfield, Illinois just testified at a school board meeting that school administrators actually forced young girls to change their clothes in front of a boy student who claimed they were trans. Like stood in front of the doorway and monitored to make sure these girls were actively taking off their clothes.
All right, let's watch the clip. Let's see Isabel.
My 13-year-old daughter's well-being and mental health and privacy is at stake. This nightmare began on February 5th when my daughter was using the girls' bathroom and was stunned that a biological male student was using it as well. She came home frightened and was extremely upset. I asked her to talk with her teachers and find out more information. She was told by the administration that a student can use the bathroom as well as a female locker room because they now identify as female. I was sent an email to the teachers involved and received a call from Principal Wegley. He verbally reiterated that under Joanna Ford's direction and their legal counsel that the student could use both the locker room and bathroom. The situation went from bad to worse. A few days later, the male student was present in the girls' locker room. Feeling violated, the girls made the choice to not change into their PE clothes with a biological male student present. The next day, Assistant Principal Kathy Van Treese pulled the girls into their office questioning them. The same day, Assistant Superintendent Joanna Ford, Kathy Van Treese, and multiple teachers all came into the girls' locker room, making them change into uniform. This went on all week. My daughter refused to take part in having her privacy being violated. How dare they? She ran out and called for me for help.
In what world is this not blatant abuse of girls and sexual harassment? I mean, and for the record, this is why I have such a problem with this concept of our children. Remember when this was said?
The children of the community are the children of the community.
Because ultimately, no one is going to protect the innocence of a little girl like her parents are. Also, let's just notice how this never happens to boy students. If any grown adult ever followed my daughter into the school bathroom to mandate she take her clothes off in front of a boy, you can bet I would go full nuclear on the entire school system.
These are things actually happening right now. There's no version that these teachers should not be put in jail, right? Like, we all agree that if you are the teacher that was in charge making these female students change in front of a biological male, that's like sexual abuse. Like, that's gross. My daughter, like, I'm teaching her to fight if she has to. There's no version she's doing that. And that's happening right now. It's disgusting. It's sick. It's demonic. It's wrong. And there's no version that that's okay. And you'd be like, oh, Dillon, you're not accepting. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not accepting that a biological person can change from male to female. And especially in that age bracket. Dude, you know what? I have my opinions. But over 18, I don't care what you do. I still think you might be wrong. I think you could be hurting yourself. But at the end of the day, you're an adult. You can make a grown-up decision. I don't have to agree with it. I could think it's wrong. But you have that right in America. But under 18, when you still should be under the guide and direction and care of your parents, there's no version that either a self-identifying person or someone should be even to have surgeries. The fact that in our culture we're even having the conversation that children can change genders is insane. It's asinine. It is demonic, and it's wrong. And if that's my daughter, dude, No way. No way that that's happening. And let me know if you want me to kind of follow up with this story, kind of see where it leads, see where they land. But unfortunately, guys, this is happening way more than just in this school. This is happening a lot of different places. And it's people like this mom. It's people like Riley Gaines. It's people like Stephanie Turner, who's the fencing girl that we just talked about, taking any saying, I'm not participating in this madness. At some point, we all collectively, as a nation, needs to say, this is dumb. This is wrong, and we need to put a stop to it right now. Because otherwise, it's just going to keep getting crazier unless we do something about it now. Do you think that these teachers deserve jail time? Or do you think maybe just a fine? Do you think they should be fired? Let me know in the comments what you think in this situation.